Keep the back and head straight and concentration on the body and the normal respiration also. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chadurbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarvavigno Vashante Gurave Sarvalokanam Vishaje Bhavaroginam Nidhaye Sarvavidyanam Dakshinamurte Namah Saraswati Namastobhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavadu Me Sada. Yes. Now we start. In this session, as I told you yesterday, we include weight reduction by 5 different practices. We start with 3 times each. Every week add 2 more. Second week 5 times each. Third week 7 times. Like that, within 10 weeks, you will be able to do 21 times very easily, just like walking. There is no difficulty in walking 21 steps. In the same way, it becomes quite easy. Then the second part, stress management. There are 2 practices. One to be done in the morning, just in 5 minutes. It's a very, very powerful practice. And the night practice, just before going to sleep, another 5 minutes. These 2 practices, if you do it every day, within 40 days, afterwards, no question of stress. You cannot be stressed on any condition. That is guaranteed. It is not guaranteed, it is the experience. There is no guarantee, no assurance. When you drink water, the thirst is quenched in the same way. It is not a claim, but it is an experience. Okay, and then I will also include one simple healing technique. It can be done in 3 minutes time. Just for physical healing, 1 minute. Mental healing, 2nd minute. And emotional healing, 3rd minute. That is a very simple practice. If you do it every day, and you will be always very energetic. Now, in the beginning, we go through the postures. First lying on the back, then lying on the front, sitting and standing, the most important postures. And in between, I will also show you the 5 practices for weight reduction, for obesity. Only one lying on the back. The other 4 are done in the standing position. Now lie on your back. We go through the back lying postures. Legs together, palms down. Breathing normally, you raise the left leg up in 3 angles. First, about 30 degrees from the floor. Hold about 10 seconds. Then raise to 60-degree angle. There also hold 10 seconds. Then further up. Hold from the back of the knee to keep the leg in position. Upright position. Concentration on the root chakra. Perineum or cervix with 4 petals, red in color. Mooladhara chakra. Root chakra. Now release in the same order, stopping at the 2 positions in between. First, 60-degree angle. Then next position, further down. Then on the floor. Then with the right, raise to first level. Next position, upright. Hold from the back of the knee, both the legs are straight. Concentration on the basic chakra, root chakra at perineum or cervix. Release in 3 angles. First, second, on the floor. Now in the bend position, bend the left leg, hold the knee close to chest, right leg is straight on the floor, head on the floor, breathing normal in the first 3 positions. Now press the leg down to right, twisting the buttocks and lower spine. Open to the other. Hold the knee close to the chest. Inhale, this time inhale, hold the breath, raise the head and right leg up to 60 degrees. Back is in the board form. Here part of the breath held in, breathing is shallow. Feel the positive pressure in the abdominal viscera. Concentration on the navel chakra, back of the navel, inside the spine. 10 petals, golden yellow in color, representing the channels of energy. Release. And do it on the other side. Bend the other leg. Hold the knee close to chest. Breathing normal in the first 3 positions. Press down to opposite side, twisting the buttocks and lower spine. Open to the right. Hold the knee close to chest. This time inhale, raise the head, raise the left leg up to 60 degrees. Part of the breath held in. Breathing is shallow. Concentration on the navel chakra. Release. Now both the legs together. This is an easy posture known as Pavana Muktasana. Hold the knees close to the chest. This is the first position. Then the 2 dynamic developments. First is rolling to left and right, head and buttocks on the floor. Do it slowly without any jerk, in well-controlled movement. Do 5 times. Then forward and back like a rocking chair. For that, raise the head and buttocks, form a curve of the back. Start the movement from the buttocks. Well-controlled movement. Gradually extend the amplitude of the swing to cover more area of the back, but without jerk. Release and relax. Now leg rotation. First with the left leg in the clockwise direction. Do it slowly and widely 5 times. The other way. Similarly with the right leg. Knee straight. Do it slowly and widely without moving the rest of the body too much. Reverse. Release. Now both the legs together. That is the first practice for obesity. Especially good for reducing the tummy. The lower part of the tummy will get reduced when you reach 21 times. Afterwards, you should do 21 times every day. So arms down under the buttocks on the floor to get a grip on the floor. Inhale, make the body stiff And raise both the legs together, knees straight, and rotation in the clockwise direction 3 times. So you feel the stretching at the lower abdomen. After 3 times in the same stretch, do it in the opposite direction. Breathing will be very shallow. Release slowly without dropping. Relax. That is the first practice for obesity. Gradually increase the number every week 2 times more. If at all it is possible, more times in the beginning. You should not do more than 3 times, and add 2 times more every week. Next is the bridge. Bend the legs, press the feet down, lift the buttocks up with the support of the hands. Setu Bandhasana. Setu Bandha means bridge. Breathing normal. Concentration on the sacral chakra, tip of the spine, 6 petals, orange in color. Breathing normal. This is a preparation for the inverse postures. Release slowly. First inverse posture is Viparita Karani. Body in an angle of 60 degrees from the floor, legs upright. Inhale and bend the legs. Exhale and slowly lift up to 60 degrees. And raise the legs up, feet together. Muscles relaxed, don't point the toes. Breathing normal. Concentration on the navel chakra, back of the navel, inside the spine. From here, raise further up. Hands at the back of the ribs, chin pressing against the chest. That is shoulder stand, Sarvangasana. Trunk and the legs vertical, muscles relaxed. Breathing will be shallow. Concentration on the throat chakra, back of the throat, inside the spine. Vishuddhi with 16 petals, light blue in color. Then release through the intermediate stage. Support the buttocks, bend the legs back. Bring the legs back. Relax. After every posture, relax for a short while. That will enhance the benefits. Now the complementary posture, fish pose, Matsyasana. Actually it is done in the lotus. We can also do it in the long sitting position. Lean on the elbows, relax the neck, drop the head back, arch the whole back, top of the head touching the floor, mouth closed, breathing normally through the nose. Concentration on the throat chakra. Release, relax there itself. Now the last in this position is the plow, Halasana, in which the legs are taken behind the head. Finally the toes touching the floor and hands taken at the top of the head. That is final position. You can go up to the extent where you are comfortable. Inhale and bend the legs. Exhale and slowly lift the buttocks up with the support of the hands. Then stretch legs back slowly, slowly. Well within your comfort zone, within your capacity. No forcing. Gradually bring the toes closer and closer to the floor. Once they touch the floor, you can take the hands at the top of the head, knees straight. Then release the hands, bring the buttocks back. Release and relax. That gives maximum stretching to the spinal muscles. Relax for a short while. Now facing down, lie on the abdomen, turn towards this side for the backward bending postures. You can watch me and do it at the same time. This is the first variation of the cobra pose. Legs together, toes pointing back, palms down on the floor, chin on the floor. In the beginning, just bend the forelegs 3 times together. 3 times, one by one. Feet together and rotation from the knees. The other way. Cross and open. Legs together again, toes pointing back, chin on the floor. Take deep breathing 2 times to relax the back muscles. And raise the head up. Concentration on the throat chakra, Vishuddhi. When you raise the chest, concentration shifted to heart chakra, back of the heart, Anahata, 12 petals, green in color. When you raise the abdomen, awareness is shifted to the navel chakra. Bhajaga, the 3 letters refer to the 3 chakras, throat chakra, heart chakra, and navel chakra. Feel the gentle stretching, the positive pressure through the spinal muscles. Part of the breath held in, breathing is shallow. Release slowly, abdomen, chest, elbows, finally the chin. Now hands on both sides. This is more common variation. On the floor, chin on the floor. Deep breathing again 2 times. Then inhale and raise the head, shoulders, chest and abdomen. Keep lifting up. Relax the neck. Turn the head slowly to the left. Feel the shifting of the pressure to the left side of the spine. Turn to the right in the same way. Don't go to the extreme. Forward and release. Now arms alongside the body for raising one leg up. Palms facing up. Raise the left leg up to the pubis. Knee straight, muscles relaxed. Breathing normal. Final position should be held steady, whatever be the duration. Release. Raise the right leg up in the same way, up to the pubis. Release. Now hands under the thighs. This is the simple way of Shalabhasana, raising both the legs, partly by pressing the hands against the thighs. Inhale, hold the breath, make the body stiff, raise both the legs up. Pressing the hands against the thighs. Legs together, muscles relaxed, part of the breath held in, breathing is shallow. Release slowly. Next is by pressing the clenched fist downwards against the floor. That is more difficult than what we did now, but don't make it very tight. Do it well within your comfort zone, your capacity. Insert the hands under the thighs, clench the fingers, inhale, hold the breath, make the body stiff. Press the clenched fist downwards against the floor, raise the legs, raise the buttocks also, well within your capacity. Release slowly. Now relax in the prone lying position first. Arms up, palms together, Urdhvasana, forehead touching the floor. Next is resting the hands at the back of the head, known as Jeshtikasana. Forehead still on the floor. This is supposed to relax the brain within a short time. Now, the last in this position is the bow, in which we catch out of the ankles, arch the whole body like a bow. Dhanurasana, that is the name. Catch hold of the ankles, relax the whole back, inhale a little, raise the legs up first, raise the head and chest also, balancing on the abdomen, concentration on the navel chakra, part of the breath held in. Release slowly. Now legs apart, cross the forearms, forehead resting on the forearms. This is Makrasana, the crocodile posture. Forehead resting on the crossed forearms. Here chest is raised up, breathing becomes more clear. Now sitting position. We go to the twist. From the long sitting position, bend the left leg, keep the foot on the right side of the knee, the leg upright, then left hand at the back, left leg bent, left hand at the back, cross the right arm, upper arm pressing against the upper leg. Inhale first. As you breathe out, turn to the left. Turn the head, shoulders and the spine. Concentration on the navel chakra, breathing shallow, part of the breath held in. Feel the gentle stretching of the spinal muscles. Release. Do it on the other side. Right foot on the left side of the knee, right hand at the back. Cross the left arm, press towards the left. If possible, you can place the hand on the knee. Turn to the right, exhaling. Head, shoulders and the spine. Release. Next twist is Ardha Matsyendrasana. Right leg bent, left foot on the right side of the knee, toes pointing forward. Cross the right arm against the left upper leg, then hold on to the knee or toes. Turn to the left, left hand taken around the back. Release. Do it on the other side. Left leg bent. Right foot on the left side of the knee. Cross the left arm against the right upper leg. Press it to the left. Hold on to the knee or toes. Take the right arm around the back. Turn to the right. Release. Now forward bending. Paschimottanasana. Paschima means posterior. Posterior stretching. You can start from the lying position. Then you feel the stretching to the maximum level. Arms above the head. Now take deep respiration 2 times and stretch the body to the full length. 3rd time. Inhale and hold the breath. Raise the arms, head and the trunk up to the upright position. From here, breathe out and bend forward. Hands on the toes or ankles, wherever you can reach. Drop the head between the arms. Bring the forehead close to the knees without forcing. Just with the making use of the weight of the body. Let the weight of the body bring it down. Feel the gentle stretching at the back of the neck, back of the knees, all along the spine. Contract the lower abdomen. Concentration on the sacral chakra, tip of the spine, Swadhisthana. You can feel the energy flowing towards the head, especially to the crown chakra. Release. Now the other 2 variations. Keep the legs apart. From here, simply bend forward, breathing out. Inhale first. As you breathe out, bend forward. Hold on to the toes or ankles wherever you can reach. With every exhalation, bend a little more. In the final position, breathing will be shallow. Concentration on the sacral chakra again. Feel the stretching of the muscles involved. Release. Now bend the left leg. This is Janu Shirshasana, bending towards the knee, towards the corner. Inhale. As you breathe out, bend towards the right knee. Hold on to the toes or ankles. Bring the forehead close to the knee. This is easier than the previous one. The forehead can easily touch the knee. Release. Do it on the other side. Right leg bend. Inhale first. As you breathe out, bend towards the left knee. Hold on to the toes or ankle. Bring the forehead close to the knee without forcing, relaxing the muscles. Concentration still on the sacral chakra in all the forward bending postures. Awareness of Swadhisthana chakra. Release. Now, Vajrasana. Sitting on the heels, toes pointing backward. With the support of the hands, slowly sit on the heels. This is pelvic posture, sometimes used for meditation. It's a steady posture. Whenever you assume a steady posture, close your eyes. Concentration on the position of the body and the stillness of the body. That will make the mind turned introverted. Now the second part is forward bending. Raise the arms up. Inhale. As you breathe out, bend forward. Forearms on the floor, forehead also on the floor. Relax into it. It is very relaxing posture, and it is the best practice for removing anger. If you do 3 minutes for 3 months, well, you cannot be angry afterwards for any reason. Gradually increase the time up to 3 minutes if you want to do that. First only half a minute, later on, depending on your comfort, you can increase the time. Now release. Now take standing positions. I told you, for obesity, only one practice is done lying on the back, that is rotation of the 2 legs together. The other 4 practices are done in the standing position. We go through them now. First week 3 times, so we do 3 times. First is back and forward bending, known as Pada Hastasana. Inhale and raise the arms up and bend back. Whenever you bend back, concentration on the third eye center between the 2 eyebrows, 2 petals, indigo in color. Exhale and bend forward. This is Pada Hastasana, third position of sun salutation. Hands on the toes or ankle. Contract the lower abdomen. Bring the forehead close to the knees. When you repeat any posture, you don't have to hold. Just repetition. Inhale. Raise the arms and bend back again. We do 3 times each. Exhale and bend forward. Same as before. Once more. Inhale and raise up. Bend back. Exhale and bend forward. Contract the abdomen, lower abdomen. That is very important. Breathing shallow. Release. Now side bending Chakrasana. Right arm up. Inhale. As you breathe out, bend to the left without going to the extreme. Feel the gentle stretching. Concentration on the navel chakra. Left hand sliding down the leg. Inhale and raise up. Exhale and turn to the right. Right hand sliding down the right leg. Second time to the left. Remember, don't go to the extreme. Side bending is always done with more care. to the right. Once more, left. Concentration on the navel chakra, to the right. So this is the third practice for obesity. And the fourth is Kati Chakrasana, legs slightly apart, about half a meter. This is for twisting the buttocks and above. Inhale, as you breathe out, turn to left. Right hand on the left shoulder blade, back of the left hand on the right buttock. Concentration on navel chakra. Inhale and forward. Exhale and turn to the right in the same way. Left hand on the right shoulder blade, back of the right hand on the left buttock. Contract the lower abdomen. Second time to the left, to the right. Once more, left, to the right. Okay, now the fifth one, that is triangular posture, Trikonasana. For that, keep the legs further out, about 1 meter apart. There are many variations of triangular posture. We do the common variation. Arms stretched at the shoulder level, palms down. Inhale. As you breathe out, turn to right and place the left hand on the right toes. Keep looking up at the right hand. Contract the lower abdomen. Inhale and raise up. Exhale and turn to left. Right hand on the left toes. Keep looking up. Contract the lower abdomen. Concentration on the sacral chakra. Second time to the right from the standing position. Exhale and turn to the right. Left hand on the right toe. Contract the lower abdomen. Then to the other side. Once more to the right. To the left. So these are the 5 postures. First is lying on the back, rotation of both the legs, like this, 3 times, and gradually adding 2 times every week. All the 5 postures are done like that. Second is back and forward bending, like that. Then side bending. That is the third. Then fourth is Kati Chakrasana, but twisting the buttocks like this. That is the fourth. Fifth is triangular posture, Trikonasana, like this. Just do this variation. There are many variations. This is enough. Most important thing, if you want to reduce, actually, think mentally. I am gaining right weight, not I am reducing. Then you keep on reducing. So it has to be like this. I am gaining right weight. I never weigh your weight. It will come by itself. If you weigh, you have suspicion in the mind. There should not be any suspicion. You are gaining right weight. I am gaining right weight. That is the formula. That is the most important formula. Exercise are secondary, diet is secondary. And there are many people who never lose weight because the mental attitude is negative. Obesity, all the time negative vibrations conveyed to the subconscious mind. So whatever vibrations are conveyed to the subconscious mind is very, very powerful. It will materialize it. Obesity means I want obesity. That's why. I want right weight. Not I am reducing. Okay. Now we go through the 2 practices for stress management. Please take sitting position. First, the morning practice is known as invocation of pranic energy, prana mudra. It has got 2 parts. First is contraction of the first chakra location. Second is the released energy drawn up in 4 stages to irrigate the higher chakras with more pranic energy. Now, there are 7 chakras. I used to say every day. This root chakra is at perineum in the male body, cervix in the female body. Second chakra at the tip of the spine, tailbone. Third is first chakra, Mooladhara. Second, Swadhisthana. Third is navel chakra, Manipura. Fourth is heart chakra, Anahata. Fifth is throat chakra, Vishuddhi, back of the throat inside the spine. Sixth is Ajna chakra, third eye center. Actually, the chakra is in the middle of the brain. This is the outer point known as trigger point. But all concentration, meditation, and other practices for the third eye are done of focusing attention here. There is a psychic nerve connecting the third eye, the outer point, and the location. Now, crown chakra, that is the seventh master chakra. By overworking the brain or due to any other reason, for example, the force of gravity can pull the energy downwards. And in the first chakra, root chakra, energy is available all the time. The higher chakras, it can be depleted. When the higher chakras are depleted of energy, we feel weakness, we feel depressed and anxious and not prone to work. You feel indolent, lethargic and sleepy. And by drawing the energy upwards, we feel very energetic and also very extroverted and doing everything properly. So this is a very, very powerful technique. The practice is known as Mula Bandha. Mula means Mooladhara chakra, root chakra. Bandha means to lock it. When you contract it upwards, there is a tendency, the energy flows upwards to irrigate the higher chakras. It is done in three different variations. First is simply contracting, simply releasing. You know, when we want to urinate, and suppose you are traveling in a car or you are in a meeting, you are not allowed to go out. So automatically we contract the urethra upwards to stop the urge to urinate temporarily, maybe a few minutes or half an hour or 1 hour. We used to do it automatically. This is the same contraction, but instead of urethra, it is perineum or cervix. That is the only difference. The area is the same. Okay, now we go through the three variations, 3 times each. Close your eyes. Concentration on the first chakra location in the male body. It is exactly between the anus and genitals, 1 centimeter inside the skin, the gland known as perineal body. That is the location of the first chakra in the male body. In the female body, it is at the point where this vagina joins the uterus. It is known as cervix. It will be about 4 centimeters inside the skin. Concentrate on that part and gently draw it up. Not connected with breathing. Breathing takes place normally. Just contract it the same way, the same example I told you before. Exhale without connecting with the breathing, release. Like that, do up to 10 times. Just contracting and just releasing. You don't have to hold the contraction. It is not time bound. Take your own time. Just contraction and just releasing. Now the second variation, it is more powerful than the first. In the first, it was not connected with the breathing. In the second variation, we connect with breathing. Inhale and contract gently. Exhale and release. Not very deeply, slightly deeper than normal. Inhale and do the same contraction. Exhale and release. Like that. Up to 10 times. It is quite easy, not very difficult. Inhaling slightly deeper and contraction of the perineum or cervix at the same time. Exhaling and releasing. Here also you don't have to hold the breath. You don't have to hold the contraction either. Right. Now the third variation, it is just the opposite of the second. In the second variation, we inhale and contract, exhale and release. In the third variation, it is just the other way. Breathe out and contract, breathe in and release. You need more attention for that. Breathing out and contracting, breathing in and releasing. Breathing slightly deeper. Breathe out and contract, breathe in and release. Take your own time. Breathing is slightly deeper than normal. Not very deep, not forced either. Breathe out and contract, breathe in and release. up to 10 times. Need not be exactly 10, it can be between 8 and 12 times. This itself is a great remedy for many mental problems like depression, anxiety, like that. You feel the mind getting energetic, more positive, from negative to positive, from lethargy to energy, like that, even with this practice. Now the second part, the released energy is drawn up to irrigate the higher areas of the body and chakras with more pranic energy. Breathe out. I start with the third variation of the contraction. Breathe out and contract. Breathe in and release. And hold the palms facing the pelvic floor first. Muscles relax, fingers a little apart. Inhaling, the released energy drawn up to the abdomen. Palms facing the abdomen. Imagine the whole of the abdomen filled with energy. Exhale. Inhale and raise the energy from the abdomen to the chest. The whole of the chest filled with energy. Exhale. Inhale and raise the energy from the chest to the neck. Whole of the neck filled with energy up to cellular level. That should be the feeling. Exhale. Then the head level, not in front but to the sides. Open the arms to the sides, palms facing the head. Visualize a golden field of energy, golden ball of energy in and around the head, as though you are holding the sides of the ball. It has got healing power. It is high frequency pranic energy, which is brought down on exhalation. Exhale and bring it first to the neck level, palms facing the neck. Hold it there, hold the palms there. Inhale. Exhale and bring it to the chest level, palms facing the chest. Again, inhale. Exhale and bring it to abdomen. Inhale. Exhale and bring it to the pelvic floor, root chakra. This second part is done 7 times. Then your aura will expand by 3 times. And when your aura expands, you feel very enthusiastic, very energetic and rejuvenated. We do 3 times in this session, and if due to any reason, if you cannot complete 7, do at least 3. Again, the same way. Breathe out and contract only once. Breathe in and release, and raise the released energy to the abdomen. Exhale. Inhale, raise the energy to the chest. If you want, you can touch the middle fingers just to keep the hands in position. Exhale. Next inhalation, raise the hands to the neck level, palms facing the neck. Exhale. Inhale and raise to the head level. Here, visualize a sphere of energy, golden yellow in color. It has got healing power. That golden yellow healing energy drawn down. Exhaling first to the neck, palms facing the neck. Inhale. Exhale and bring it to chest. Inhale. Exhale and bring it to abdomen. Again, inhale. Exhaling down to the pelvic floor. Now you know how to do it. Do it yourself. Start with third variation of the contraction. Breathe out and contract. Breathe in and release. Released energy drawn up to the abdomen. Palms facing the abdomen. Fingers, muscles relax. Fingers a little apart. Exhale. Next inhalation, raise to the chest. Exhale. Inhale, raise to the neck. Exhale. Then to the head. Visualize golden field of energy in and around the head with healing power. That healing energy drawn down first to the neck. Inhale. Then to chest. Exhaling. Inhale. Breathing out. Bring it to the abdomen. Then finally to the pelvic floor. When you do 7 times, you can feel the polarity developing in the hands. That is the touch of prana. I will show you the way of checking that you can do once in a week or 2 weeks. It is not part of the practice. It is one of the methods of checking how much energy you have developed. Relax the muscles of the palms. Keep them close together, about 1 centimeter apart. Take deep breathing about 5 times. Slow inhalation, deep exhalation. Then leave your breathing and you slowly move the palms apart up to 20 centimeters. Again, bring it closer to 1 centimeter. Do it slowly, not very fast. Muscles also totally relaxed. So do it about 10 times. Gradually you develop polarity. You feel the attraction between the palms as though they are tied with strings of attraction. When you move closer, there will be a solidity. That is the touch of prana. When you do it every day, 7 times daily, within 2 weeks it will develop like a magnet. So powerful, like a magnet. And after that, if you have any problem, for example headache, you place the hands here, curl the tongue up, do deep breathing. In the first week 1 minute, second week 2 minutes, up to 5 minutes in one month. That will be, it is one of the methods of self-healing. If you have knee pain, you can do the same. And if you have more problems, you can divide the time accordingly. And that is one of the self-healing techniques. Now, this is known as Prana Mudra, very, very powerful practice. If you do yoga every day, this comes at the end, just before relaxation. If you are doing only this, you can do just before taking breakfast, after taking shower, if you are taking shower in the morning. Now, night practice, it is done just before going to sleep. The same posture which we did, pelvic posture, Vajrasana. You can practice along with me. Sit in Vajrasana, hands resting on the thighs, back and head straight. Close the eyes. Concentration on the whole body and the normal breathing for about half a minute. This is a triangulation posture. You get a serene frame of body and mind. Now, the next part, the posture is the same as we did, but it has got psychic and spiritual dimension. Raise the arms up. You visualize a waterfall from above, falling heavily on the body. But here the difference is that the water enters into the body. Body absorbs the liquid deep into all the systems, all the organs, all the muscles, tendons, fibers, tissues, and cells. Imagine that they are getting washed, purified, energized, rejuvenated. Then inhale, feel the body expanding, body weight increasing. As you breathe out, bend forward. Forearms and forehead touching the floor, relax into it. Feel the excess energy and negative stuff for the body and mind grounded to the earth. Wait for about 20 to 30 seconds, breathing normally, a very relaxing position. Now raise up, and you have to do this 7 times, imagining the 7 colors of the chakras for the liquid. First time, imagine it is red colored liquid, beautiful red. You should like it. And complete it, same way we did. Second time, imagine the color of the liquid as orange,